we're here about you contacting the library multiple times since 2008 in reference to doing. Well, I tell you what. Why don't you just tell me why you've been contacting the library?
Contacting the library on behalf of the students and the people, the residents, the baby boomers, and those people that I want to educate in honoring those served and make presentations, just like I've done at the Lake Worth Library, just like I've done at the Tassoon Overture High School, just like I've done at Park Vista High School, just like I've done at Spanish River High School, just like I've done at the Hagen Ranch High School, just like I've done at the Juvenile Jail Detention Center in Palm Beach, just like I've done for the Lake Worth Library and the Lake Worth High School ROTC program, and many others who have already accepted my presentations to make presentations in the future as well as the ones in the past. What's been going on? What have they been telling you when they don't tell me anything.
Okay. Have you received any correspondence from the city attorney?
I don't recall. If I did, I got nothing in the mail. Maybe email. I don't know. I deleted and I returned another mail to them.
You don't
remember if I sent to them before or what department I sent to. A phone call and talk to me.
Well, what I'm saying
like
is,
talking to you.
Exactly, and I prefer not to take this any further. Okay, but as long as you agree not to contact the library anymore, the City of Boynton Beach Library, you know, if other libraries or anybody else is good with your services, that's fine. But our city library doesn't, according to them, doesn't have any need for these services right now.
That's fine.
And as long as you don't contact them anymore, we can probably make this not going any further.
I have no need to contact them. The only problem is that they're not looking for the interest of the community. And that's a big problem to me, because I'm very passionate in what I do, and what I do is professional.
Here's the problem we're having right now, sir, okay?
Yeah, you don't want me contacting Boynton Beach. Fine.
Because you're contacting them multiple times in a day, it does constitute as harassment, all right? As long as you don't do it anymore, I can probably stop this here so it doesn't have to go into the criminal arena.
That's fine with me.
I don't want to do that. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to do that.
All they have to do is make a phone call. As a matter of fact, on most of my emails that I send out, it says this is not to harass or to...
Well, that's fine, but that's the way it's going right now, okay? And today is right now, it's 11:30 in the morning on 3/9/2012. As long as you don't send anything else,
don't have anything to do with
the City of Boynton Beach anymore, I'll be fine with that, and I think I can stop this right here so it doesn't have to go any further, if that's okay with you.
Do that if you like.
Okay.
Because they had sent out a notice, and I got the notice too, that they were looking for veterans to be on the council. Are you familiar with that?
Yes, I am.
And you have to be a resident of the City of Boynton Beach.
I
don't know if I'm a resident of the City of Boynton or I'm a resident in West Boynton, which is part of Boynton Beach.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think it has to do with anything with that. I think it has to do with might have got started off on the wrong foot way back in 2008 when they didn't need whatever services you were offering back then, and you seemed to get a little agitated with them and sent them some emails that weren't very nice. And after that, they decided they don't need your personal services anymore, not necessarily veteran services, your personal services, because of those initial emails going all the way back to 2010.
Well, you know,
and now they would prefer not to have anything to do with you personally.
It's very, very funny and strange that if the Palm Beach County School Board felt the way that they're feeling, I would have never gotten the schools closed, and I was the only one that did it.
And yeah, you're doing good things, but the problem is I think everything got started off on the bad foot.
They don't appreciate it.
And
they don't appreciate me.
You know, at this point, well, they didn't have any use for your services on that first thing, and then you seem to get upset with them over it.
The reason I got upset is because they have what they asked for, which is a Veterans Advisory Council. Now, if you're looking for people to be on advisory council, not to have the French come here and give you medals because Mr. Kaiser is
the problem is they can't pick everybody, sir, and sometimes, you know, and I understand you get upset.
No, but you don't go to Delray Beach. You don't go to Delray Beach and get people who don't live in the city to be on
you don't live in the city either. You live in the county.
Well, that's fine. But the point is they even went as far as Delray Beach.
But that's fine. But they have
from Mr. Kaiser,
they have a right to choose who they want to choose.
The veterans are far on what Mr. Kaiser. You know Mr. Kaiser.
You know, and I feel bad that you didn't get chosen. But
no, I don't have to get
chosen.
I don't have to get chosen. But I think I have more input in my pinky than most of them have in their whole brain.
And even but I wouldn't discount anybody else either. That's not fair to them. I did have one quick question for you in reference to Corporal Burt Richards. You said that was your stage name. What do you mean by that? Like you, an actor, or?
Well, I've done The Godfather, The French Connection.
Look at that.
I've been in films. Here, come in my back room if you want.
Well, that's all right. That's all right.
I'd like you to see.
Yeah, I know, but let's finish this up. Then I'll go take a look at your back room so we can get done with this. But basically, now, were you a corporal with the U.S. Army, or?
Yes.
Okay, so you were a corporal, but then you just.
I have my papers.
Gotcha. No, I mean you just incorporated that into your character too. Then.
What do you mean?
Well, because you call your character Corporal Burt Richards. So you just incorporated.
I was a corporal in the
That's
Army.
what I mean, but that's
Barton
what.
Feingold.
Exactly.
So I just
incorporated it.
You know, you heard of Tony Curtis?
Mm-hmm.
You know what his name is?
What?
Bernie Schwartz.
Look at that.
You know Cary Grant?
Exactly.
His name is Archibald Leach.
Exactly.
My Burt Feingold is Burt Richards.
Exactly.
And so there's nothing harming anybody.
No.